Women are not angels. They are as human as men and as capable of cunning. Arthur Schopenhauer. A man sits alone in the dark, his phone glowing like a cruel mirror. Her last text burns. I just need space. He replays every moment, the late-night confessions, the promises of forever, her hand in his. His chest tightens, not with love, but with betrayal. He thought she was his salvation, his prize for being good, loyal, enough. But she was a blade cutting through the myth he'd built his life on. Now he's left with fragments of a man he doesn't recognize. This isn't just his story. It's yours. It's mine. It's the silent wound of every man who believed love was a vow, not a game. Arthur Schopenhauer, that unflinching surgeon of the human soul, didn't hate women. He saw them, raw, unfiltered, stripped of the fairy tales we're fed. His truths sting because they expose the lie we've all lived, that women are pure, that love is unconditional, that kindness wins her heart. Most men never question it. They chase, they plead, they break, and they repeat. But here, on dark Psyphoria, we don't look away. We stare into the wound, abandonment, betrayal, the slow bleed of emotional dependence. And we name it. These 14 truths aren't about vilifying women. They're about seeing them, and through them, seeing yourself. They're not soft. They're not forgiving. They're real. They demand a choice. Stay asleep, chasing illusions, or wake up and claim your sovereignty. This isn't for the weak, the ones who crave comfort over clarity. It's for the man ready to trade obedience for dominance, craving for gravity, myth for truth. If you're ready to face the game and your place in it, subscribe to Dark Psyphoria. Not for noise, but for the voice you've buried too long. Your own. What lies have you been living? Let's tear them apart. First, she's a performer by survival. The moment a girl learns her smile can bend the world, she's cast in a role she didn't write. It's not deceit, it's survival. A tear at the perfect moment, a laugh to stroke your pride, a silence that holds you captive. The world doesn't just reward her act, it demands it. A child who buries her anger is polite. A woman who plays to your ego is charming. Over time, the mask isn't a choice. It's her skin. She doesn't plan it. It's instinct. But here's the cut. You're not seeing her. You're seeing her performance. The great art of life is to play one's part well, Schopenhauer wrote. And she's a master. Her tears might be real, but they're also leverage. Her warmth might comfort you, but it's also containment. You think you're close, but you're dancing with a shadow. A 2018 study in evolutionary psychology found women often use deceptive affection to maintain relational control, not out of malice, but because it works. Have you ever mistaken her act for intimacy? The pain isn't her performance. It's that you believed it was for you. She's not your enemy. She's playing the game evolution dealt her. Your power is to see the stage, not curse the actress. Stay still, observe, and ask, what's behind the mask today? Second, her love is a transaction. You think she loves you like you love her, deep, eternal, unshakable. You're wrong. She loves the rush you give her, the safety, the thrill, the validation. It feels real to her, but it's not about you. It's about what you provide. When the spark dims, when you stop making her feel alive or secure, her heart slips away. You're not her forever. You're her now. The betrayal stabs deep. You thought you were her world, but you were her season. Love is the child of illusion and the parent of disillusion, Schopenhauer said. Her loyalty isn't to you, it's to her emotional story. When you no longer fit the narrative, the curtain falls. You're left stunned, clutching promises she never meant to keep. Did she change, or did she just stop pretending? The wound isn't her leaving, it's realizing you tied your worth to her staying. She's not cruel, she's human, wired to chase what serves her survival. When a better option, status, security, excitement, appears, her heart follows. Your power is to let her drift. Don't chase her story. Write your own. Ask, am I living for her applause or my own mission? Third, her softness masks a blade. Her voice is soft, her eyes warm, her touch delicate. You see an angel. You're blind. Beneath that gentleness lies a mind sharper than steel. Schopenhauer saw it. Her power doesn't shout, it whispers. Her smile disarms you. Her vulnerability lowers your guard. But it's not innocence, it's strategy. The illusion of her softness is your wound. You trust her warmth only to find envy, ambition, or quiet contempt hidden beneath. She's not vicious, but she's not naive. Her tears can be a trap. Her charm can be a cage. The most dangerous wolves wear the softest wool, Machiavelli warned. She knows when to seem weak, when to strike subtly, because it works. Have you felt her sweetness turn cold, like a switch flipped? That's not chaos, it's calculation. The pain is realizing you fell for the velvet, not the iron underneath. Your power is clarity. Don't mistake her light for purity. Watch her shadow, stay grounded, and her charm becomes a gift, not a chain. Ask, is her warmth connection or control? Fourth, she craves comfort, not truth. Speak raw truth and she'll flinch, defensive, confused, or furious. Not because she's weak, but because truth threatens her emotional world. She doesn't want clarity, she wants comfort. Tell her what soothes, reassurance, validation, and she's yours, even if it's a lie. Expose her flaws, and you're cold or toxic. Schopenhauer nailed it. Her reality is filtered through feeling, not fact. The truth is too big for most hearts, Nietzsche echoed. She'll choose a sweet lie over a bitter truth because it keeps her safe. The pain is yours. You chase honesty, only to find her loyalty is to harmony, not reality. Ever wonder why she clings to a fantasy you can't stand? It's not ignorance, it's survival. Her emotions are her gravity, and truth feels like falling. The wound is your isolation, speaking a language she doesn't hear. Your power is restraint. Don't argue with her feelings. Speak your truth, but don't expect her applause. Stay calm and let her orbit your strength. Ask, am I seeking her agreement or my own clarity? Fifth, she respects dominance, not kindness. Be kind, hold doors, compliment, listen endlessly. She'll smile, then forget you. Kindness alone is invisible, expected, weak. What grips her is power, not just muscle, but command over your life, your emotions, your mission. Show strength, set boundaries, walk away when disrespected. And she feels you. Schopenhauer saw it. Kindness without backbone is obedience. The weak are not loved, they are used, Jung wrote. The nice guy begs for her love. The strong man earns her respect. The wound is brutal. You thought niceness was enough, only to watch her chase the man who didn't need her. Ever notice her eyes light up when you take charge? That's not cruelty. It's biology. Strength signals survival, and she's wired to follow it. The pain is realizing your kindness was a plea, not a gift. Your power is sovereignty. Build your purpose, not her approval. Let kindness flow from strength, not need. Stay still when she tests you and watch her orbit shift. Ask, am I her servant or my own king? Sixth, her competition is silent. She steps into a room and her instincts flare. She scans the other women, beauty, status, style. Not out of vanity, but biology. She competes, not with fists, but with glances, compliments, silence. It's not loud like men's wars. It's surgical, psychological, devastating. Schopenhauer observed this invisible battlefield. Envy is the shadow of beauty, he wrote. Her compliments can cut. Her friendships can be chessboards. The wound is your naivety, thinking her softness meant peace when she's always ranking, always maneuvering. Ever seen her shift when another woman shines? That's not insecurity, it's strategy. A 2020 study in social psychology found women use relational aggression to maintain social leverage, often without a word. She doesn't need to fight. She wins by exclusion, by attention, by being seen. Your power is detachment. Don't get caught in her game. Observe her moves, but don't judge. Stay above the fray, and she'll respect your stillness. Ask, am I distracted by her battles or focused on my own? Seventh, she mirrors to manipulate. You laugh, she softens. You rage, she tenses. You pull back, she matches your chill. It feels like connection, like she gets you. Wrong. She's mirroring, not to bond, but to steer. By reflecting your mood, she earns your trust, then guides the dance. Schopenhauer saw it. Her empathy is often leverage. The mirror shows you what you want, not what is, Nietzsche said. She calms you to keep peace, escalates to test you, all without raising her voice. The wound is your blindness, thinking her resonance was love, when it was control. Ever feel her shift perfectly match yours like she's inside your head? That's not magic, it's mastery. The pain is realizing you opened your soul to a strategist. Your power is non-reaction. Don't trust the mirror. Watch her intent. Stay grounded, and her reflection loses its grip. Ask, is she syncing with me or shaping me? Eighth, her value fades with time. A man's value grows with age, resources, confidence, experience. A woman's peaks early, tied to youth, beauty, fertility. She knows it, even if she never says it. That's why she pushes for commitment young, when her leverage is strongest. It's not just love, it's survival. Schopenhauer was blunt. Biology is cruel. Time is the thief of beauty, he wrote. She locks you in before her window narrows, but when you rise, she may vanish. The wound is harsh. She wanted you when you were weaker, easier to contain. Ever notice her urgency to settle down in her 20s? That's not romance, it's strategy. The pain is realizing her love was timed, not timeless. When you become the man others chase, she's often gone, chasing what she lost. Your power is patience. Don't rush to her clock. Build your empire and choose when you're ready. Ask, am I her anchor or her fallback? Ninth, her love isn't your mother's. Your mother loved you without conditions, just for existing. That love was sacred, a gift no woman will ever match. Her love has terms, strength, status, attention. If you falter, her affection fades. She's not your mother. She's a partner in a game of survival. Schopenhauer didn't flinch. Romantic love is a contract. No love is free of its price, Jung wrote. The wound is deep. You crave that childhood warmth, but she'll never give it. The pain is your dependence, seeking a myth in a woman's arms. Ever feel her pull away when you show weakness? That's not cruelty, it's reality. She needs a man, not a boy. The hurt is knowing unconditional love died with your childhood. Your power is acceptance. Stop chasing a ghost. Earn her love through strength, not need. Ask, am I seeking her heart or my mother's? 10th, she flees boredom, not pain. You think she leaves because she's hurt. Often it's boredom. Stability feels like death to her. Chaos, fights, drama, uncertainty keeps her alive. She'll stay in a toxic mess because it moves, but give her peace and she sabotages it, picking fights, testing limits. Schopenhauer saw it. Her psyche craves stimulation. Stillness is the enemy of instinct, he wrote. The wound is your confusion, thinking your calm was enough, only to watch her stir storms. The pain is realizing your strength bored her. Ever wonder why she thrives in drama you hate? It's not weakness, it's wiring. The hurt is knowing your stability pushed her away. Your power is purpose. Don't chase her chaos. Build your mission and let her choose to follow. Ask, am I her anchor or her entertainment? 11th, her emotions are fluid. One day she's all warmth, singing your name. The next she's ice, snapping or silent. It's not you, it's her. Her emotions flow like water, shifting with mood, hormones, a stray comment. You search for logic, but there's only motion. Schopenhauer called it design, not flaw. Her fluidity is survival. The heart bends before it breaks, Nietzsche wrote. She adapts, shifts, reacts. The wound is your exhaustion, trying to pin down a wave. The pain is your need for her to stay steady. Ever feel like you're walking on eggshells? That's her nature, not your failure. The hurt is chasing her tides instead of standing firm. Your power is stillness. Don't ride her waves. Be the rock she crashes against. Ask, am I her servant or my own center? 12th, her femininity is a weapon. She doesn't shout or fight, she doesn't need to. Her power is in her softness, her tears, her glances, her quiet withdrawal. One sob and you're apologizing, one smile and you're hers. It's not weakness, it's genius. Schopenhauer saw it. Femininity disarms without force. The softest touch can bind the strongest will, Machiavelli wrote. She makes you want to surrender, not through dominance, but through the illusion of fragility. The wound is your defeat, losing battles you didn't see. Ever feel her vulnerability pull you in, only to trap you? That's not accident, it's art. The pain is realizing her softness outplayed your strength. Your power is awareness. Don't fall for the act. Respect her craft, but stay sovereign. Ask, is her charm a gift or a chain? 13th, destiny is her excuse. She talks of soulmates, signs, fate, until it stops serving her. When the spark fades or a better man, stronger, richer, bolder appears, destiny vanishes. In its place, hypergamy, the instinct to chase the best provider. Suddenly, meant to be means someone else. Schopenhauer was clear. Her loyalty is to opportunity, not myth. The heart follows the horizon, he wrote. The wound is your faith in her fairy tale, only to see her rewrite it. The pain is knowing you were her choice, not her fate. Ever hear her call you the one, then watch her leave? That's not betrayal. It's biology. The hurt is your trust in her words over her actions. Your power is realism. Don't buy her stars. Judge her choices and build your worth. Ask, am I her dream or her default? 14th, she's not your prize. You were taught she's the reward. Work hard, stay loyal, and she's yours. Wrong. She's not the treasure. She's the test. She doesn't validate you, she exposes you. Your weaknesses, neediness, insecurity, lack of purpose, she'll mirror them, amplify them, until you break or grow. Schopenhauer saw it. She's the crucible of your character. The world tests before it rewards, Nietzsche wrote. The wound is brutal. You sought her love to feel whole, only to find she needs a man already complete. The pain is seeing your flaws in her rejection. Ever lose her and feel like you lost yourself? That's not her fault, it's the test. The hurt is realizing you weren't ready. Your power is transformation. Build yourself, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, before you seek her. Be the man who passes the test. Ask, is she my goal or my mirror? The wound still burns, doesn't it? That ache when her voice went silent, when her promises dissolved, when you realized love was a game you didn't understand. You didn't lose her. You lost the man you became to keep her, pleading, bending, chasing a myth that never existed. But now you see. Schopenhauer's truths aren't just about women. They're about you, about the illusions you've worshipped, the obedience you've mistaken for loyalty, the dependence you've called love. This is the masculine arc, from seeking her validation to finding your gravity. You don't need her to feel whole. You need your mission, your strength, your sovereignty. She's not your prize. She's your mirror, showing you where you're weak, where you're blind, where you must grow. The game isn't cruel. It's clear. Play it with eyes open or lose blind. If this truth cracked something open in you, share it. Not for likes, but for the man still asleep, still bleeding, still chasing shadows. Comment one word below. Clarity. Let it mark the moment you chose to see. Picture him now, the man you'll become, standing tall at dawn, not craving her gaze, but owning his own. His strength isn't loud, it's unshakable. His heart isn't soft, it's sovereign. This is dark Psyphoria, where the illusion ends and something ancient begins. Thank you for watching. Walk your path with quiet strength.